Hello! This short video will give you a brief description on how to use our 2021 CT Rolling Agenda for Lake Braddock Secondary School. So, if you're in the rolling agenda, you should have already made a copy of the agenda so that this is your CT's own agenda that you can make your own changes to and populate with your CT's agenda topics and notes and next steps and links and all of that good stuff. So, the agenda was designed that anything in brackets can be personalized to you. So right up here in the heading, you'll notice that we have CT name in brackets. Once I'm the CT leader and I go in here, I can change the brackets to reflect my team's name so that I know that this is the agenda for my team. Also in the header of the document, we have the CT cycle and critical questions linked here. But you'll notice that we also have a very pared down version of the CT cycle with the critical questions written in these boxes for your convenience at the top of the document. Over here to the right side in the header, we have a section for you to type your team's norms. This year, team norms will be decided in your departments, so every department CT will have the same team norms for clarity and streamlinedness and all of that good stuff. So once your department has decided upon your team norms, you can type them in here to live at the top of the agenda for your team's convenience. Now, once we get out of the header, this is where we get into the good stuff, where you have your specific agenda dates, your agenda topics, and all of the notes and next steps that you'll take in this chart. If you notice, we have already pre-populated this agenda for the first 3 CT meetings. Because this is a rolling agenda, you'll notice that the most recent CT meeting will be at the top and the first CT meeting will be at the bottom. So just for the beginning of the year, you'll have to scroll down a bit to find the first CT meeting so that you can populate this agenda, but that shouldn't happen for any other of your CT meetings. Because the agenda is rolling, you'll always have your most recent meeting at the top. So, an easy way to navigate this is that if you go over here to the left side of your Google document, you click this tab that says Show Document Outline. Each of these dates is pre-populated as a header. So, when you click on this button, all the dates will come over to the side and you can easily navigate to the date that you would like to go to see the agenda for that date. When you're ready to make a new agenda and to add it to the top of your rolling agenda, you go down here to click on the agenda template header, and it'll take you to this agenda template, which should always be left blank. All you need to do is highlight the whole thing, make a copy of it, and then scroll back up to the top of your agenda and paste it above your most recent meeting. Now this will be my most recent meeting, so I'll change the date to be September 5th, 2020. And all of a sudden now my most recent meeting will be at the top of my agenda. And if I go over here to the left, you'll notice that it's still a header, so it'll still show up in my navigation bar. Another reason why we have a rolling agenda is so that the entire agenda is searchable. So, to search the agenda, all you have to do is hold Control and F at the same time, and a search bar will come up. So in my search bar, all I have to type is the word that I'm looking for. So say I want to find the agenda where we're going to talk about the syllabus. So all I have to do is start typing in syllabus. And all of a sudden, August 20th, the date that we talked about the syllabus pops up, and I can reread this agenda and revisit that quite easily. So that's all I have to share with you about our rolling agenda so far. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your instructional coaches anytime. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.